I was listening to a psychic, by the way, on this station over the weekend.
Yeah.
And, you know, psychics are really, they're not psychics. They're sort of percentage players.
Right.
You know what I mean? They go.
Starts with an M.
Somebody goes,
E.
my dad died. My dad died. Yeah, he was very sick at the end. That was her comment.
Right.
And they always do that. I picture shortness of breath. He had a heart attack. Yes, he was gasping. But yes, everyone has a shortness of breath.
It's a skill to do that.
Everyone is sick at the end.
Yeah.
The guy said, I'm Mexican. I have 4 brothers. We're all in our 40s. And then she paused. She goes, which one of you has a daughter? There's a daughter. One of them. I'm sure there's 14.7 daughters in the average Mexican family that has 4 sons in it that are over the age of 40.
Yes,
like,
which
one? And by the way, hey, bitch, you're asking me which one? Who's got the goddamn crystal ball?
You tell me.
Lot of questions. Your dad's somebody whose name starts with an M. How about you tell me? Whose name? Who had the daughter? There's a daughter. What do you mean? Who? What? There's a letter. There's a name. But she said to the guy, the poor guy was distraught because his dad died. She's like, at the end, he was very sick at the end. And the guy just sort of went along with it.
But he was killed in a car crash?
Very close. Even better for some reason. About 15 minutes later, she's like, how did your dad pass? And she said, he was shot in his car.
But he was very sick and no one knew it.
As the bullet was in flight, he may have come down with the flu. He was very sick at the end. 90% of people who die are very sick at the end, except for guys
that get shot in the head.
Literally fell asleep in his car. And I don't know if he was a drug addict or he was in with some bad people, but it was like he literally passed out in his car and was executed, Goodfellas style.
Right.
He's having a nightmare.
He was killed like the guy who sold toupees in Goodfellas, but he was very sick at the end.
Well, between the time the bullet left the chamber and hit his brain, he might have gotten a horrible case of pancreatic cancer. No one knew about it.